Babb. I'm running E Street Ladies, and this is my 43rd solo nationals. I started out autocrossing in 1979 with a stock class RX-7, the first generation. Met my husband shortly after I started. Eventually we got ourselves a Lotus Elan, which we ran in street prepared and modified. Recently we decided to retire, so the Lotus went to a new home and I picked up this Miata for a fun car. This year's East course is mine. My first nationals course was, 1987. I kind of got into it at a local level and submitted for the 1987 nationals course just for the heck of it. And they said yes, which, Terry Bassett said sure. So that was fine. It was an educational experience. It's a very large task, and it has different parameters than anything else you ever do in terms of setup and cone marking, and they line them nowadays. It's a much more formal thing than a typical local event, but it's also really interesting. I really enjoy not just the design aspect, but the problem-solving aspect when you get on the site, because no pavement is perfect. So you end up having to move things around and try to keep the relationships that you had in mind when you built it, but still make it work for the surface that you have. My stuff tends to be what my husband calls sacrifice and gain oriented. You have to think way ahead. You have to give up a certain thing here so that you can gain speed over there, or so that you're set up properly for the next thing. So sacrifice and gain. I'm not really very good at being patient for that kind of thing, so I tend to kind of overcook corner entries. Therefore my corner exits are not what you'd call very tidy. So no, I don't do very well on my own stuff, so I'd say it's not an advantage for me. It's an advantage for people who drive the way I would like to be able to drive, but not for me. I know when I occasionally function as an instructor to ride with novices, they're all fixated on going faster. They want to see that clock when they came in, they want to gain time, and they want to be faster than the guy next to them on grid. When you're new, your learning curve is so steep that you're going to get faster anyway. So don't focus on that. Focus on having fun with the car. As you get into it, you can focus on the competition more, but first and foremost, just enjoy it. You're there to have a good time with your car. One of the really rewarding things across the years, not just from the course design standpoint, but from other jobs I've done around the sport, is interacting with people as a volunteer. I've done, courses, I've done event chair, I've done solo board, I've done advisory committees, steward stuff, And when you work with people in an administrative sense that you also know as competitors, the relationships are a lot richer, I think. I really enjoyed that.